It means a huge amount. It's an amazing place to work. It's a place of great joy, people achieving a huge amount, people's unique abilities being recognised, and it's a really wonderful community of place.
We've got so much scope where we can be so fluid in what we're doing day to day to make it fit around these guys and what they're needing.
People from across the island, Lewis and Harris, come here, so it really is a central focus and brings people together.
It is so vital, the service that Macaulay College provides.
I always knew that I was likely to inherit part of my grandfather's farm, so it was always in my mind that I could do something like this here. We start the day usually with outdoor work, animal care. I feel like it's quite important for people to have that responsibility of having to get out and look after the animals every morning, particularly people who are looked after themselves.
Remember what you were like with animals before?
Scared.
And what do you like now?
The animals.
You love the animals now, don't you?
Tea breaks are a very important part of the day, probably everybody's favourite.
And then we break away after break time and they can choose to do, there's candle making or there's woodwork or other different jobs on the farm to do.
David has always liked to talk to people, but here he's been given the opportunity to actually learn how to be in a social situation, which has just been huge for us as a family, because it means when we have family gatherings, he can actually take part in that.
The major thing I think for Stephen has been learning a lot of life skills. He's learned how to grow things, plant things. He does a lot of preparation in the kitchens. They make jellies, they make jams, they make chutneys, and then all these go out then into the community. And what a wonderful thing that is.
I do get quite emotional when I think about the difference between them in school and here, because they are complete individuals. They've got their own personalities. They're making meaningful friendships.
And you were recently awarded the Health and Social Care Social Enterprise Award.
Yes, we're still pinching ourselves that we got it. It means a huge amount. It's given us national recognition, and I think that it's made partners, stakeholders, maybe take more notice of what we're working on, what we're achieving, what we're aiming for. Long-term goals would be to meet more diverse needs, to refurbish our existing building and to expand so that we can double the capacity. So to be able to offer more places to more people and increased hours to some students will be transformational.
Could you maybe talk a bit about what you think the extension would be good for?
To bring more people and to bring more depth and more fun.
Without it, there's a fair chance that parents would then struggle to continue to have their child at home, and therefore, it would possibly lead to them having to move off island. And again, that's something very much that Macaulay College is. It's part of the community.
Everybody is just accepted for who they are and what they are, and they're just loved and cherished for that.